In this edition of Word Battles, we're going to take a look at the difference between envy and jealousy. The words envy and jealousy are often used interchangeably. However, the words have subtly but distinctly different meanings. This distinction is especially important in fields such as social work and psychology. So while these distinctions might not be terribly important in casual contexts, in academia, we do want to be clear as to which one we are referring to. So what is the difference between envy and jealousy? Envy is the longing for something that somebody else has. So you might see somebody with a brand new car and you're envious of them because you want a car. But it's not that you have a car that you're worried will be stolen. It's that you don't have a car at all and you want what somebody else has. Inversely, jealousy is the fear of losing something that you do have. And we often talk about this in a romantic sense. So you might have a partner and see that your partner is eliciting interest from other people. And then you become jealous that you're going to lose your partner to somebody else. Let's take a look at an example of jealousy. We might say that Midge is jealous because she fears losing her friend Scotty to Madeline. Inversely, we might say that Scotty is envious of his friend Gavin because Gavin is married to Madeline. In this case, Scotty is envious because he wants something that his friend Gavin has. In casual contexts, conflating jealousy with envy is not terribly problematic. However, distinguishing the difference is important in discourses about emotional dysregulation. This is because people can cope with emotional responses to the fear of losing something, to jealousy, in a variety of ways. However, coping with longing for something that one does not have may take very different forms than coping with the fear of losing something one does have. This is especially important when discussing psychosocial interventions. For example, cognitive behavioral therapy, aka CBT, and dialectical behavior therapy, aka DBT, can all offer a set of tools and skills to cope with the fear of losing somebody, such as having a communication with a partner about your anxieties and the natures of those anxieties. But these same tools might not be applicable when discussing how to cope with the longing for something one does not have. So let us do a quick summary. When using the word envy, be sure that you are talking about longing for something that one does not have. When using the word jealousy, it should speak to the fear of losing something one already has. Hopefully that clarifies the difference between envy and jealousy, but if you should have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and we'll try to get to you as soon as possible. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.